Okay guys, as you can see we got some nice packing weather outside and I think my thumb is healed up enough that I can do some normal riding, just street riding, nothing fancy with drops and jumps and stuff. Also what I wanted to do for quite some while, I don't have any trail systems or parks really nearby. I also don't have a car. I have a bike and I got a lot of forest outside. There are some I wouldn't call them trails, but some ways through the forest, and I wanted to show you how you can still have fun even though you don't live right next to Whistler.
Deep darkness points at him, surrounded by the colors of light, catching and hunting every movement he makes, like a bird shining and reflecting every movement, detecting all the way that is been.
So we are at the first place, simple parking lot. You can do so much on a parking lot and it's a great place to improve your skills. If you just want to skate around, do it. My gravel parking lot here is perfect for that. If you want to do bunny hops, there's essentially no better place to train bunny hops than just a plain or more or less plain place. There's nothing on here. Okay, in the evening there are quite a lot of cars down here, and on the weekends because right up there you have a like a for trail running place. But yeah, you can have a lot of fun on a parking lot. Let's proceed that way.
Reality is pulling her into darkness, into the darkness. Deep emotion causing numbness and tenderness because of your pain. Wall of anger, judge your protector from a collapse and surrender. Try to be like a feather in the wind, to become a component for the next assault. Lost in nightmares and dreams of hope, with nothing but pain and a question why.
So as I said, you should probably know the spot by now, but I love this. It's just a natural slope that like connects two trails, just a connector. And because there aren't many people around here, it mostly is still natural. Like you have a lot of rocks and pretty high ones. That's essentially natural, more or less natural, perfect rock garden, and I love this spot. Just found this by just driving around. Try to find stuff like that where like the paving crew didn't really do any work besides roading the trees out. I absolutely love this, and it's a lot of fun to ride. Okay, I'm pretty sweaty. It's like 90 degrees Fahrenheit, almost 30 Celsius. We're at our last real spot where we visit, and here we have some pretty big boulders. You shouldn't ride down these, especially not as a beginner. What you could do instead is here all the way around are teeny tiny trails where you can drive up and down and around. Here for example goes along there, and it's pretty rough, rocky terrain, so you do get a little bit challenged. You also can ride down stuff like this, where you don't see this, but that's about 45 degrees. So pretty dang steep. Have trouble walking down this. Search stuff like this. Like that's not necessarily a tourist location. Like there are also quite some tourists around sometimes. But for locals, that's a spot they often visit, and it's just cool that it's so rough around here. Just love this place, and look around, it just looks awesome. Look at this. I love this place. Probably a little bit more too excited. Also, as a quick maybe end note, I don't know yet. You don't have to go into the forest. Maybe you live in a city. That's fine. You can go street riding, and you probably shouldn't watch my videos if you want to start street riding, because I don't really like being surrounded by cars and danger and stuff. But you always, like for example, there are where I live, right outside the door, there's a curb that's like 20 centimeters high, and you can drop down this easily. That's a really good drop to start learning. Like 20 centimeters is, you can roll over it, but you can also properly drop it. But if you fail to drop properly, you don't get hurt. Also, even with a big bike, with a downhill bike, you can go into a skate park and have fun. Of course, it's no dirt jumper. Of course, a trail bike or a downhill bike or an enduro or whatever is no dirt jumper. But it's also not a BMX. But you can still have fun. Like, you probably shouldn't drop into a bowl or a half pipe or a quarter pipe for that matter, but you definitely can have fun. And even if you have a dirt jumper and you don't feel ready to go right into the bowls and stuff, just hop around, do some drops and stuff. That's still a lot of fun, and it improves your riding dramatically. Especially it improves the riding way more than if you just go down streets like this, or trails, or what these are called. Yeah, I mean, I live in Schaffhausen in Switzerland, and we have some mountain bike like round courses, but these round courses are mainly on roads like this, and that's for me not fun to ride on. Sometimes I do make a lap, but that's more for like endurance training and a little bit, you know, cross-country skills. But these 3 spots I showed you, that's amazing for just training and having fun with your friends. Like, there are a lot of like parking lot games. I don't know what it's actually called, but I watched this on Scythe's Bike Hacks, where you're in a square and try to get each other out of the down off their bikes by ramming and stuff, and basically free fall. That's really fun. I also did this with some friends. Yeah, just go out, have fun. That's my message. Peace out.